One, two, one, two. Shalom לכולם. Good morning, Tel Aviv Jaffa. Good morning, Kiryat Gat, Nazareth, and everything in between. Thank you all for being here with us. Students, entrepreneurs, investors, observers, our host, Tel Aviv Stock Exchange representative, Eyal Silverstein, great honor. The Honorable Ambassador of the United States to Israel, Jack Lew. Bravo. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate it. This part of the program is going to be a mix of Hebrew and English. החלק הבא של התוכנית הוא תערובת של עברית ואנגלית. סומכת עליכם שאתם מדברים גם אנגלית. ואני מזמינה לבמה את אייל זילברשטיין, נציג הבורסה לניירות ערך בתל אביב, להרצות על הבורסה של תל אביב, מקפצה להייטק וליזמות ישראלית. בבקשה אייל.
Good morning and welcome to the opening bell ceremony of the Global Entrepreneurship Week, an event we're proud to host for the 9th consecutive year at the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. Entrepreneurship is more than just a business concept in Israel. It's the lifeblood of our nation's spirit and success. At TACE, we recognize that nurturing this entrepreneurial drive is critical, as it has transformed our small country into a global high-tech powerhouse and become a cornerstone of our economy resilience. In these challenging times, initiative like Global Entrepreneurship Week takes on even greater significance. The upcoming meetings connecting seasoned Israeli entrepreneurship with aspiring innovators will serve as a powerful catalyst for growth and mutual inspiring. These consecutive are vital for propelling our ecosystem forward and ensuring its continued vibrancy. Entrepreneurship is a great equalizer, a force that drives economic growth regardless the background, gender, or circumstances. It's a key to reduce social gaps and creating opportunities for all segments of our society. As the arm of the Israeli economy, TACE provides the ideal environments for our high-tech companies to flourish. We're uniquely positioned to enable the Israeli public to participate in and benefit from the success of our thriving tech sector. Our commitment at TACE is unwavering. We will continue to campaign the entrepreneurial spirit, elevate our local capital market, and foster strong connections between investors and Israeli innovation industries. To other dreamers and doers out there, never stop voicing your aspirations. Your ideas have the power to shape our future. As you ring the opening bell, signing the start of not just another trading day, but a week decided to celebration and advancing the entrepreneurial spirit that define Israel and TACE. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eyal. Well, every year, Gen Global, the global organization, suggests a number of themes for us all over the world to choose from. And the theme that we chose this year is entrepreneurship is for everyone. התמה של המפגש שלנו היום היא יזמות היא בשביל כולם. אני עכשיו אדבר על הנושא הזה, על יזמות ובשביל כולם. ואני אדבר על אופי המסע היזמי, כי יזמות זה מסע שלם. In the next few minutes, I will relate to the nature of the entrepreneurial journey. Many of you are in tech. Students, teachers, engineers, researchers, entrepreneurs, And in tech, we often have straightforward rules, accuracy, proof, algorithms, QEDs. ובמדעים יש לנו כללים מאוד ברורים, נכון? 1 ועוד 1 זה 2. יש לנו הוכחות, יש לנו מדידות. אין הרבה סימני שאלה. אבל כשאנחנו עוברים לעולם היזמות, יש המון סימני שאלה. המון סימני שאלה. זה עולם שונה לגמרי. So when we choose to become entrepreneurs, we're in a completely different game. As an entrepreneur, you're working in an environment in which you may be subject to unexpected changes, new technologies emerging, hard to cope with user preferences, fluctuation in the business or financial environment, or even in the legal sphere, moving to new directions. עולם היזמות יכול להיות שונה בהרבה מאוד אופנים. יכול להיות שטכנולוגיות חדשות יפתרו את הבעיה שאנחנו מנסים לפתור, ויהפכו אותנו ללא רלוונטיים. יכול להיות שהעדפות הצרכנים הם כאלה שלא נוכל לשכנע אותם, שאנחנו מציעים פתרון טוב יותר, כי ככה הם רגילים לעבוד, וקשה לחולל שינוי. יכול להיות שיסבר שהפתרון שחשבנו להציע הוא לא בר השגה. יש אתגר טכנולוגי. The entrepreneurial endeavor often takes place within an environment in which the number of defining parameters is large, and one needs to make assumptions, or even a level of guesswork, in parallel to constant research. However, research will not generate clear answers, because there aren't any clear answers. So we talk to customers, we prepare half-baked products and try them out and learn something about the market reaction. And yet, we are often working in a foggy area. And not everybody is capable of dealing with such levels of uncertainty. בנוסף למה שאמרתי, מספר הפרמטרים שמגדירים את הסביבה העסקית שלנו כיזמים יכול להיות גדול מאוד, ואנחנו נדרשים להניח הנחות. ולפעמים ההנחות האלה הן ברמה של ניחוש מושכל, לא יותר. אנחנו עושים כל מיני דברים כדי לשפר את האמינות של ההנחות האלה. אנחנו מדברים עם לקוחות, אנחנו מכינים מוצרים אפויים למחצה כדי לבחון את ההתייחסות של השוק אליהם, ועדיין, לעתים קרובות, אנחנו פועלים מתוך ערפל. ולא כולם יודעים להתמודד עם עבודה בתנאים של אי-ודאות. Searching for entrepreneurship in Amazon will result in 30,000 books that ship to Israel, and many of them have valuable content, including strategies, advice, things you need to know, business cases, war stories, and suggested heuristics. And yet, there is no cookbook for entrepreneurship. אם נקליד את המילה יזמות באמזון, נראה שיש 30,000 ספרים שאפשר להזמין בישראל. רבים מהם ספרים מצוינים, עם תוכן ראוי, אסטרטגיות, עצות, דברים שחשוב לדעת, מקרה בוחן, הצגה של מקרים ופתרונות בהיסטוריה של היזמות, וגם היוריסטיקות מומלצות. אבל אין מתכונים. ואם מישהו מציע לכם מתכון, תתעלמו ממנו. אחד הדברים שמאפיינים יזמים טובים היא היכולת לתמרן קדימה דרך כישלונות. והמשמעות עבורכם כיזמים היא שאתם צריכים ללמוד לחיות עם הכישלונות וללמוד מהם ולהתקדם בעזרתם. וכיזמים תצטרכו ללמוד איך להשכיל מביקורת במקום להיעלב ממנה, ללמוד מכישלון במקום להתייאש ממנו, להאמין בעצמכם שאתם מבינים יותר טוב מאחרים, שעושים את זה בדיוק 20 שנה כבר. ובכל זאת, אתם צודקים. אנחנו מדברים על אופטימיות, גמישות, יכולת התמדה. לאהוב את מה שאתם עושים, ולפתח את היכולת להדביק אנשים ונשים סביבכם בהתלהבות שלכם. ויחד עם זאת, להקשיב לשוק, להיות גמישים, להשתנות על פי הצורך. קבוצות של יזמים מצליחות יותר מיזמים בודדים. תהיו שחקני צוות. קבוצות ורסטיליות מצליחות יותר מקבוצות מונוליטיות. תכניסו לקבוצה שלכם אנשים ששונים מכם. אם אתם גברים, תכניסו נשים. זה יעלה את הסיכויים שלכם להצליח. ולא פחות חשוב, שמרו על אווירה של פתיחות ואמון הדדי בתוך הצוות. אתם חייבים ליהנות מהדרך. A good entrepreneur will be able to maneuver, moving forward through failure. A good team will be flexible enough to understand when to pivot. You will need to embrace failure, easier said than done, and learn from criticism rather than giving up on it, turning failure into a lesson learned. You will need to trust yourself for knowing better, even if you're talking to someone who's far more experienced than you are. To be in love with your idea and to be able to infect co-founders, employees, and investors with your enthusiasm, but not to be too much in love with your idea so that you can adjust to changing conditions. To maintain an air of openness and mutual trust within your team. Teams achieve better results. Be a team player. And finally, maintain an air of openness and mutual trust. You have to do everything you can to enjoy the journey. אנחנו חוזרים לנושא של ההרצאה. האם יזמות היא לכולם? טוב, ברור שלא כל אחד בנוי לזה. ההתמודדות עם רמה גבוהה של אי-ודאות מתאימה לחלק מאיתנו, אבל לא לכולנו. אבל יזמות היא לגמרי לכולנו, במובן שכל אחד ואחת שרוצים לבחור בקריירה יזמית, מוזמנים לבחור. בין אם אתם גרים בתל אביב או ביפו, בקריית גת או בנצרת, בישראל, בארצות הברית או באיחוד האמירויות, הבחירה היא שלכם. So is entrepreneurship indeed for everybody? It's obviously not for everybody. Only some of us can take such a heavy mission on ourselves and cope with uncertainty and failure. However, entrepreneurship is for everybody in the sense that everybody who wishes to elect an entrepreneurial career is welcome to make this choice, whether they live in Tel Aviv or Jaffa, Kiryat Gat or Nazareth, Israel, the US, or the UAE, no matter what. חשוב מאוד לשמור על ראש פתוח, להקשיב לאנשים שדעתם שונה, שיש להם תפיסות אחרות, רעיונות חדשים, הסתכלות שונה על העולם. תרגישו חופשי להעלות רעיונות לא קונבנציונליים. מותר לחלום, כדאי לחלום ולהגשים. Keep your minds open to other people's opinions, other perceptions, new ideas, new ways of looking at things. Feel free to imagine and just do it. As I mentioned on the session we held an hour ago, last year we held the pressing of the button here at TASE 5 weeks after October 7th. We held a closed event with no audience, the stage being shared by 3 entrepreneurs. It was filmed and shared online, here and abroad. Participants included Yael Porat of Biogen Cell, founder and CEO, who grew up in the geographic periphery in Kiryat Gat, Noran Ser of the Arab community, who started Norami Medical together with a Jewish co-founder, and Amit Dror, who had lost his uncle and cousin in kibbutz near Oz in the horrors of October 7th. I wish to quote Amir's words at the event. Amir said that entrepreneurship is about making the pie larger, and that we must adopt the same scheme when dealing with the political conflict in the Middle East. Making the pie larger will provide enough for everybody to get their share and live together in peace. I'm asking you, entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs to believe in your ability to bring about change. I trust you can. סומכת עליכם. תודה. It is my pleasure now to ask the US Ambassador to Israel, Mr. Jack Liu, to come on stage. Thank you very much.
Boker Tov. I'm very happy to be here with you today as we launch Global Entrepreneurship Week in Israel. It's the 17th anniversary of Global Entrepreneurship Week. And during each November, U.S. embassies and our partners around the world organize events like this to inspire thousands of individuals, young people from diverse communities to follow in the footsteps of generations of American, Israeli, and international entrepreneurs. It's very impressive to me that you've been able to achieve so much, even in this very difficult year in Israel. Special thanks to Ella Matalon of Global Entrepreneurship Network of Israel, and to the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange for hosting this event. In the year I've been here, I've been particularly struck by how Israeli society and entrepreneurs in particular have been resilient and able to continue to look at problems and find solutions. It's taken hard work, dedication, creativity, and I think it's particularly important this year that the Global Entrepreneurship Week theme, Entrepreneurship for Everyone, is what we're talking about today. It is focused on all groups of people, all parts of the country, all backgrounds, whether you're in the center of the country or in the periphery. And we know that people in the periphery have suffered particularly in this past year. So it's bringing together people, which in and of itself is important. In this audience today, we have many young people from communities that are outside of the center. You're all important here today, and the ideas and your entrepreneurship are important for the future that everyone here together shares. The U.S. Embassy puts a lot of effort and emphasis to encourage entrepreneurship. And it's especially important that we reach out to communities that are under-resourced, underrepresented, because ideas and opportunity can be found everywhere and have to be found everywhere. That's how to make the country more prosperous. It's how to make opportunity available across all communities. We do it at a government level. We do it at the level of business and trade. And we do it at the grassroots level through public diplomacy programs. This year, for example, we used our flagship professional exchange program to promote inclusive entrepreneurship by sending 6 leaders from the entrepreneurship community in Israel to the United States to learn from their counterparts, to develop a network, and to help find the resources so that they can go forward. Another example is the grants that we provided this year to Israeli NGOs, Muna and Kamatech, to help Arab youth and Haredi young women develop the skills, the soft skills needed for success in the high-tech sector. Not only do these programs benefit the individuals that are participating, but we believe that these programs have the potential to benefit their communities and beyond the whole country. This summer, we hosted a tech camp for a diverse group of Israeli young people, mainly from the north, to work in teams to find solutions to climate-related problems. Not only did they come up with some great ideas and receive small startup funds to implement their ideas, but they also were able to work together in a meaningful way with people they would otherwise not have even known. Jewish, Arab, Druze, Christian, Muslim, people from small communities and all communities here in Israel. At the international level, we also sponsor an online program through the Paris Center for Peace that's bringing together young entrepreneurs from around the Middle East and North Africa to learn new skills and work together to find solutions to some of the biggest challenges facing the world today. The spirit of innovation is something that our countries share. The idea that anyone can see a need and can create a solution. There are no limits to what you can do if you have access to the right resources. And that's part of what we're doing in partnership with the Global Entrepreneurship Network Israel, providing future entrepreneurs with the knowledge and skills that they need to make a difference. It's a fact that some people have greater access to these resources based simply on where they were born, the community in which they were raised, or where they received an education. Our goal is to level this playing field so that the opportunities can be broadly shared. A tremendously important but often overlooked part of an entrepreneur's success is access to quality mentors. Therefore, it's very encouraging to see the outstanding mentors who are here today giving back and sharing what they've learned along the way to help others and a new generation take a step forward. Thank you all for what you're doing. And to our budding entrepreneurs in the audience today, I hope that you'll remember today, and when you're successful, do the same thing and pay it forward and mentor those who will follow after you. It's never too early to start. Congratulations to everyone involved in this great initiative, and thank you again to the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange for providing such a terrific setting to kick off Global Entrepreneurship Week and to inspire the next generation of this country's business leaders. When we ring the bell in a few minutes to open stock trading for the day, I hope the young people here will feel as though it's also signaling a new phase and a step forward in their own personal entrepreneurship and career develop. Thank you very much, and to everyone here, b'hatzlacha.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. I just want to say that in case there is an alarm, the space that we were downstairs where the tables are is a safe place, and we should all walk downstairs safely and slowly.
Where would we be without the dreamers, the doers, those who think big, far, and high? Where would we be without the seekers, the achievers? The Israeli economy is not just a source of pride, it's a source of inspiration, always in motion, evolving, growing. And we've been here for over 70 years. Hand in hand with the companies, investors, and the general public. Writing new, exciting, and thrilling chapters in our story. The Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. The best Israel has to offer.
And for the pressing of the button, I would like to invite the American ambassador in Israel, Jack Lew. And the general manager of the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange, Itai Ben-Zeev. Advocate חנן אלסאנה, מנכ"לית משותפת בארגון איתך מעכי, משפטניות למען הצדק החברתי. עדינה בר שלום, יזמת ואקטיביסטית חברתית, מייסדת המכללה האקדמית ירושלים לעולמות מסורתיים. ליה בן שח, מייסדת בשבילה. טיולים לבעלי מוגבלויות במסלולים שאינם נגישים. שני בר, מייסדת עוגן, ילדים עוזרים לילדים להורים גרושים. ישי גרין, יזם חברתי, אקטיביסט, יזם הייטק, משקיע. וסטודנט שלי מהבינתחומי. עימאד יונס, שותף מייסד ונשיא באלפא אומגה, חברת טכנולוגיה רפואית עם סניפים בארצות הברית, באירופה, בסין ובישראל. דוקטור יעל פורט, יזמת ומנכ"לית ביוג'ן סל, שבילתה את נעוריה בקריית גת. ויעל פלורנטל, סמנכ"לית מוצר בפרדוקס, יזמת וסמנכ"לית של ספץ. נתקעה בפקקים? אוקיי.
Seven, six, five, four, three, two, one. The market is open.